Dig it. That's how it all starts here at the Pueblo Grande Museum. Find out how archaeologists use broken pieces of pottery to rediscover history.
This exhibition is called Fragments, Broken Bowls Tell More Tales, and essentially it is about pottery sherds. Hi, I'm Stephen Reichart, and I'm the exhibition designer here at Pueblo Grande Museum. Pottery sherds are basically broken pottery. So we have a lot of movement of people and ideas, and of course pottery coming in, and we find out a lot about that through the analysis of broken pottery or pottery sherds.
Even the smallest pieces of pottery here at the Pueblo Grande Museum have given archaeologists insight into life in Phoenix over 1,000 years ago.
The pottery that we're talking about in this exhibition was excavated here at Pueblo Grande, and most of that came from excavations in the 1930s and the 1940s. So of that pottery, a significant amount of it was made by the Hohokam, and the ongoing research has shown that a lot of the pottery also was made outside of the immediate area of Pueblo Grande. So we have pottery, non-local pottery, coming in from all different parts of the Southwest.
Modern boundaries between the United States and Mexico did not exist during this time, creating innovation in architecture, farming, and communication cross-culturally, which we discover today through the Hohokam.
We don't know what the Hohokam, what they actually called themselves, but there were people here before AD 450, and there are tribes living here today that claim that these people were their ancestors. So it's really part of a cultural continuum. We don't know exactly why they chose those as design motifs, but for certain periods of time, the animal motifs were very popular, animal and insect motifs. Flying bird was very popular in Hohokam red on buff pottery. We don't know exactly what it means or why they used it. They used a lot of life forms and also geometric forms. The flying bird is sort of somewhere in between. It's just a couple of brush strokes on the pot, and it's been identified as flying bird because it occurs in large groups that look like a flock of flying birds.
Hi, I'm Elizabeth Brice-Heames. I am a volunteer for the Pueblo Grande, and I'm an artist in residence here as well. It was really interesting for me as an artist to be able to pour through the different books and resources that I was given, and I was really inspired by all the different motifs that I saw. And so if anything, it's really sort of informing my work as an artist, and I've taken that and kind of ran with it. The depictions that they used for birds or for people or dancing or all the different themes that they used, and how they sort of they simplified the design, but it's still universal. You can still identify, like looking at the bird motif chart that I made, you could still tell that they were all birds in flight. And so I thought that was just really interesting. I don't think maybe a lot of people know that.
The takeaway message from this is that little things have really big stories, and it's not just about the pottery. Yes, you can determine what material it was made from and possibly who made it, but it's the connections to people, to places, through time. The bigger stories that these little sherds contain that are relevant to not just archaeologists, but to everyone. And in the future now, there's a lot of information in these seemingly just really possibly insignificant small pieces of broken pottery. They hold a lot of information and tell us a lot about who we are and possibly where we're going.
Fragments, Broken Bowls Tell More Tales will be on display at Pueblo Grande Museum through October 2018. For more information, head over to phoenix.gov/parks.